Well, you've heard of crime scene investigations. Well, one team of scientists are applying the same kind of technology to find criminals to help sea turtles.
Tonight, Jessica Clark reports on the groundbreaking effort here on our first coast to find sea turtle DNA on our beaches and in our oceans. Really, that's cool.
It is pretty cool, yeah.
Dr. Jessica Farrell works in a lab studying sea turtles, or their DNA, and her work has an interesting connection to the popular TV show CSI.
It's very CSI.
She and her colleagues with the University of Florida Whitney Marine Lab in St. Johns County have figured a way to collect sea turtle DNA from the water, even when they don't see any sea turtles around.
The sea turtles are shedding it just from their skin cells as well and their bodily fluids.
Farrell and her fellow scientists scoop up some water from the ocean or waterway,
and we can test it with some probes, run it on our fancy machines, and within a couple days I can tell you what sea turtle species are in that water samples.
And if that's not cool enough, they're on the verge of being able to determine if there are a lot of sea turtles or just a few in the area. Farrell and her co-workers are doing the same thing with sand, scooping up sand from the tracks female turtles leave behind.
And we've been able to detect green and loggerhead DNA just from that sand.
And they're detecting a deadly virus in those sand and water samples. But how can that DNA picked up in the sand and in the water ultimately help protect the sea turtles?
So in the water, we'll be able to tell where significant populations are living, where they're not, so which areas need more protection, because we're able to detect more of the DNA in that environment.
Environmental DNA, or eDNA, has been around since the 1980s, but
this is the first time that it's ever been done to this extent in sea turtles. It's the first time it's ever been done in sand for sea turtles, and it's the first time it's ever been done in the wild for greens and loggerheads.
In St. Johns County, Jessica Clark, First Coast News on your side.